Alright. Well, we've successfully gone from the fastest car to the slowest car. We're in practice on a good lap, about 1.4 seconds off the pace. But the whole goal is to get to Red Bull. And so we have to show that we can do the work in the AlphaTauri first. So the objective will be to get the car up the grid. And hopefully by the end of the year, fighting for podiums and that kind of stuff. Liam Lawson actually took our spot at Williams, so that'll be interesting to see how he gets on in the fastest car. And my teammate is Daniel Ricciardo. And so, yep, we're the two slowest cars on the grid. Fernando Alonso has retired, Yuki Tsunoda has taken his spot. And there is no more Alpine, it is Lamborghini. So they have a Lamborghini car. And everybody has new liveries, including us. The Ferrari is... Let's see if anybody's on track. The Ferrari of Carlos Sainz is on track. So that's the Gulf livery of the McLaren. Looking good. The Alfa Romeo is running their Italian GP livery because it looks so good. They are they are the team directly ahead of us. Here's the Ferrari, the white Ferrari. The white and blue with the gold Ferrari on the wing. Possibly the best livery I've ever seen in my life, I'm not gonna lie. Ferrari will be trying to get the championship this year. We got the Haas with their white overalls and their slightly updated livery. That camo looking thing looks pretty nice. We have a purple Aston Martin. Looks like a little iridescent, interesting color there for them. The Red Bull with their slightly revised livery for the Red Bull, and here is the first looking at the Lamborghini. Pierre Gasly wearing that Lamborghini hat. Lamborghini new to F1. This is our car, this is what it looks like. Daniel Ricciardo in it. This glowing blue color, it's gorgeous. Chrome Red Bull, chrome Visa on it. Slowest car on the grid. Here's Max Verstappen and the Red Bull. The outside shot of it looks mostly the same, but a little different on the side pods and the front wing. Mostly the same though for the Red Bull. Who did we miss? Oh, we haven't seen the Mercedes yet on track. Oh, there's a Williams. Williams definitely revised and much better looking livery than they had in the base game. Their base livery looks terrible. So that is the fastest car on the grid. Alex Albon in it. Touch of red. Looks really good. That's the car to beat. Let's see if Alex can convert the fastest car on the grid into a world championship. Or if Liam Lawson can do it. Any Mercedes on the grid? I'll skip forward in time a little bit so we can see the Mercedes. I think that's the only car we haven't seen. Let's see. Yeah, I think we've seen every other car. So, let's see if we can find those. Oh, there's Liam Lawson. Looks like they also have, they got rid of the dash. They have the MFD right on the steering wheel this year. And here's the Mercedes. First look at the Mercedes, so all blue in the front. Looks really good. I think next year, if I change their livery again, I'll bring back the silver arrows. But yep. So blue in the front, back in black. Looks nice. Nice car. There's Hamilton in it. Those are the liveries. There's Leclerc in that gorgeous livery. I can't get over how good that Ferrari looks. Low-key hope that they win the championship this year. Alright, we've wasted enough time. Let's go ahead and get on the track. Not expecting anything. Not even expecting to get out of Q1 here, but we'll represent a lap. Felt like a good lap, but that is P17. Let's see where Daniel Ricciardo is. Daniel Ricciardo is last. Yep, I don't think we're going to qualify any higher than this. I'm not even going to waste any more tires. I actually, car's slower, obviously, but I like this car more than I like the Williams. The Williams was very, very understeery. This car feels like it's much on the nose, a lot more. So I'm actually very happy with this car so far, how it feels. Obviously the pace needs to come, but I'm optimistic that we can do good things this year. Liam Lawson all the way down in P12, that's not a good showing in the fastest car. Albon all the way down in P7, 4/10 off. I have really hoped that Ferrari ends up being the fastest car. I really hope. We'll see as the development goes on, but we're gonna go ahead and retire. We're gonna go ahead and save tires. We don't need to. Yep, so we're slower than everybody. Faster than Ricardo though. That's our benchmark, obviously, is our teammate. Yeah, we'll see what we can do in the race. Like always, we've been qualifying at 102 and racing at 105. Don't see that changing. That's probably, I think that's our happy place in terms of that. Cool. So there you go. There's the performance graph. Williams, fastest car, Red Bull, Ferrari. We are dead last. Pretty close to Alfa Romeo, but a long way off of Haas and Lamborghini. It does say Alpine still. I don't know how to change the name, but that is Lamborghini. Mercedes, pretty far off the pace. Everybody else is pretty close together. We have 0 resource points. And let's see what we can do.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Shanghai International Circuit then is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests the driver's patience. The flats open to the elements location test their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and they're available into turn 1 and down the kilometre-long back straight into turn 14. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Albon, Norris, Tsunoda, Russell, Perez, Liam Lawson, Verstappen, Hamilton, Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Magnussen, Joe, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Bell, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Alrighty. Looks like the 3-stopper is going to end up being the fastest strategy. We'll fiddle around with a different strategy too. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the 3-stop is the way to go. That's what we'll do.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can. Stable at the moment, no rain currently expected.
doesn't feel bad.
DRS is being enabled this lap. You can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. You might make a mistake. Okay, good work. Great pass. amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Right, you've got to leave room for other cars. We can't take too many penalties here. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Possible one stop?
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Tyre condition still looking good. window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap.
No way. No freaking way. No freaking way. That's ridiculous. I can't escape these freaking engine problems. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I was enjoying that. Honestly, I know we were stupidly slow. That was a fun track and the car feels fun to drive. That's freaking annoying, dude. I can't escape these engine
Victory
problems.
for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Tell me, Ant, how do they manage to achieve this win?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch.
The drive. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But
Wow.
Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. And Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone.
Wow, what happened to Leclerc? Interesting. Well, that's not how we would like to start, with a freaking engine failure. Oh, honestly though, the car felt so much fun to drive. Biggest rip.